Science for Quarter 4, Week 2. Water as basic need of living things. Matatag Curriculum, Bansang Makabata, Batang Makabansa, with me, Teacher KMT. Good day, kids! Today, we will learn about water as basic need of living things. Here is the possible objective for today's lesson. Recognize that water is one of the basic needs of plants and animals. Short review to be guided by your actual teacher. Unlocking difficulties to be guided by your actual teacher. Explicitation. Please answer. Why do you think water is important? Good job! Water is important because it helps our bodies stay healthy and strong by keeping us hydrated and helping our organs work properly. First lesson. Sources of water. Can you answer what is basic need? Great! A basic need is something essential for survival and well-being. These include food, water, shelter, and clothing. Without these necessities, it will be difficult for humans and animals to live healthy and comfortable lives. What are living things? Great! Living things are things that are alive, like plants, animals, and people. They can grow, change, and make more of themselves. They need food, water, and air to live. Let us now proceed to the sources of water. Number 1 is the ocean. The ocean is a major source of water. It covers about 71% of the Earth's surface and contains most of the planet's water. While ocean water is salty and not directly drinkable, it plays a crucial role in the water cycle, including processes like evaporation and precipitation. Additionally, through desalination, we can convert seawater into fresh water for drinking and other uses. Number 2, groundwater is water that is found beneath the Earth's surface in spaces between soil, sand, and rocks. It is stored in natural underground reservoirs called aquifers. Groundwater is an important source of fresh water for drinking, irrigation, and industrial use. Here are the additional sources of water. Number 3, well. A deep hole in the ground where we get water. Wells provide a reliable source of fresh water for communities, especially in rural areas. Number 4, river. A big stream of water that flows to the sea or a lake. Rivers are essential for providing fresh water for drinking, irrigation, and supporting diverse ecosystems. Number 5, lake. A large area of water surrounded by land. Lakes store fresh water, support aquatic life, and provide water for drinking, recreation, and agriculture. One of the famous lakes in the Philippines is the Taal Lake located in Batangas, Philippines. Number 6, rain. Water that falls from the sky in drops. Rain replenishes surface and groundwater supplies, supports plant growth, and maintains the water cycle. Number 7, tap. A device that lets water come out when you turn it on. Taps provide easy access to treated water for drinking, cooking, and cleaning. Number 8, stream. A small, narrow flow of water, like a tiny river. Streams contribute to the water cycle, support local ecosystems, and often feed into larger rivers and lakes. Which water source do you think is the most important for living things? Why? Water source sorting game, to be guided by your actual teacher. Let us now learn the man-made water sources. Man-made water sources are those created by humans to store, manage, or distribute water. Well is an example of man-made water source. Now here are some man-made water sources. Aside from well, we also have number 1, reservoirs. Large lakes created by building dams across rivers to store water for drinking, irrigation, and generating electricity. Number 2, canals. Long man-made channels that carry water from one place to another. They are often used for irrigation to help farmers water their crops. Number 3, dams. Structures built across rivers to control the flow of water. They create reservoirs and can also help generate electricity. Number 4, water towers. Tall structures that store water and provide pressure to deliver it to homes and buildings. Work example, to be guided by your actual teacher. Let us now continue with the question, how water helps plants grow big and healthy? Number 1, nutrient transport. Water carries nutrients from the soil to the plant's roots and then up to the leaves. These nutrients are like food for the plant, helping it grow strong. Number 2, photosynthesis. Plants use water along with sunlight and carbon dioxide to make their own food through a process called photosynthesis. This food gives them energy to grow. Number 3, support. Water helps keep the plant's cells full and firm, which supports the plant and keeps it standing tall. Number 4, cooling. Just like we sweat to cool down, plants release water through tiny openings in their leaves. This process, called transpiration, helps keep the plant cool. Number 5, growth. Water is essential for the plant's overall growth. Without enough water, plants can wilt, stop growing, and even die. Second lesson, the importance of water for animals in different habitats and how they adapt to obtain water. Water is super important for all animals because it helps them stay healthy and survive. Let us emphasize this question. Why water is important for animals? Number 1 is because of hydration. Just like humans, animals need water to stay hydrated. Water helps their bodies work properly. Number 2, temperature regulation. Water helps animals keep their body temperature just right. For example, dogs pant to cool down and elephants spray water on themselves. Number 3, digestion. Water helps animals digest their food. It makes it easier for their bodies to absorb nutrients. Number 4, waste removal. Water helps animals get rid of waste from their bodies. This keeps them healthy. How animals find water in different habitats. Number 1, deserts. In dry places like deserts, animals have special ways to find water. Their humps are made of fatty tissue that serves as an energy reserve, which they use for nourishment during periods without food or water, and some animals get water from the food they eat, like cacti. Number 2, rainforest. In rainforest, there is a plenty of water. Animals like frogs and monkeys drink from rivers, streams, and rain puddles. Number 3, oceans. Sea animals like fish and whales live in water. They get the water they need directly from their environment. Number 4, savannas. In grassy areas like savannas, animals like giraffes, zebras, and elephants travel long distances to find water holes. What is cool adaptations? A cool adaptation refers to an interesting or impressive trait or behavior that helps an organism survive and thrive in its environment. For example, the ability of some animals to change color for camouflage or the way certain plants can store water to survive in deserts are considered cool adaptations. These traits make it easier for the organisms to find food, avoid predators, or cope with harsh conditions. Here are some examples of cool adaptations for animals on how they get water. Number 1, kangaroo rats. These little desert animals get all the water they need from the seeds they eat. They don't need to drink water at all. Number 2, fennec foxes. These foxes have big ears that help them cool down by releasing heat. They also get water from the food they eat. Number 3, polar bears. In the Arctic, polar bears get water from the ice and snow they eat. Let's now proceed to the water usage chart to be guided by your actual teacher. Learners' takeaways. Think big, making generalizations. What do you notice about all these examples? Great! They are all conserving or saving the water. Reflection on learning to be guided by your actual teacher. Performance task to be guided by your actual teacher. Homework or pupil reflection. This is optional to be guided by your actual teacher. What have we learned today? Today, we learn about that water is super important for all living things, especially for humans, plants, and animals. It is considered a basic need for living things. Plants need water to grow and make their food through a process called photosynthesis. Without water, they would wilt and die. Animals and humans also need water to stay hydrated, digest food, and keep our bodies working properly. Water helps transport nutrients and oxygen to our cells and eliminates waste. So, without water, humans, plants, and animals will not be able to survive and thrive. Kids, thank you for listening. I hope you have learned. Please do not forget to click the like, share, and subscribe.